Very good morning, children. Sai Ram. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. So, children, welcome. Today we are going to study environmental studies. And today we study chapter number 4 from our science book. Alright. Okay, I'll ask you a question. Here is a question for you. You have to think and then tell the answer. Tell me the things around you. What are the things around you? Yes, children, come on, think. Come on, roll your eyes. See here and there and then tell me what are the things that you see which are around you. Yes, children, there are so many things which are around you, right? You are sitting on a chair, you have table, you have so many other things like bed, bottle, pen, notebook, and maybe some of you are having dogs at your home, right? Car, computer, like these things are around you. Yes, so these things move themselves. These things move themselves. No, these things cannot move themselves, but a dog can move. Why? Why the things like computer, books, pen, notebook cannot move, and why dog can move? Because dog is a living thing, and rest other things like notebook, pen, computer, bottle, these all are non-living things. Living things have life in it, and non-living thing is made by humans. They doesn't have any life. Okay, so our chapter number 4 is living things. We are going to study this chapter today, and this chapter is divided into 2 parts, and today we will study part first. Okay, we can see many things around us, maybe living or non-living things, right? Living things like I, you, your parents, your animals. And what are the non-living things? The chair on which you are sitting, the table, the computer, the mobile phone which is in your hand, right? These all are non-living things, and living things are which have life in it. Second point, things which have life in it called living things. You must have studied this in your previous classes also. The things which have life in it called living things. The things are made by humans are called non-living things. The things which are made by humans are called non-living things. Now listen carefully. The moon, the sun, rocks, water and air, these are natural non-living things. These are not made by human. These are naturally occurring non-living things. Okay, if somebody asks you, give the example of natural non-living things, so what answer you will give? Moon, sun, rocks, water and air. These all are natural non-living things. Paper, clothes, car, television, computer, etc. These all are non-living things, and these are made by humans, right? The non-living things which naturally occur, moon, sun, rocks, water, air. This is natural non-living things. And paper, clothes, car, television, computer, etc. These all are non-living things which is made by human. Have you all? Yes, children. Now we have certain characteristics of living things. Obviously obviously everything has characteristics, but as this is living things chapter, so we have to study characteristics of living things. First one, living things move on their own. You are a living thing, you move on your own. Yes, right. Things move on their own. Living things needs air, water and food. We need air, we need water, and we also need food. Living things made up of cells, small cells. Living things can grow and change. Yes, when we were small, we look different. Now we look different, right? So as we grow, we change. Living things respond to change. Living things respond to change. Living things reproduce. Come on children, repeat with me the characteristics. Living things move on their own. Living things need air, water and food. Living things made up of cells. Living things grow and change. Living things respond to change. Living things reproduce. Okay, now we will study this in detail one by one. First characteristic is living things move on their own. How? It doesn't mean that you are hungry and you walk to kitchen, move towards kitchen and eat. No. It means animals move in search of food and shelter, right? Animals move in search of food and shelter, and also to escape from enemies, right? Have you seen plants moving in search of food? No. Plants do not need to move because they can make their own food. You know this, that plants make their own food? Yes, very good. So animals move in search of food and shelter and also escape from enemies. But plants do not need to move because they make their own food. Non-living things normally do not move on their own. Yes, non-living things cannot move or do not move on their own. Why? Because it doesn't have any life in it. You can move your mobile phone, which is in your hand, can move here and there on its own. No. Why? Because it is a non-living thing. You have to move it. Alright, you have to move your mobile phone. Okay, have you understood that animals have to move in search of food? Plants do not need to move around for food as they can make their own food, right? Now next characteristic is living things need air, water and food. Yes children, living things need air, water and food to live, right? We need air, we need water, we need food. Why we need all these things? We need all these things to live, right? If these things are not there, we will die, right? If we do not, if water is not there, if food is not there, so what we will drink, what we will eat? we will die, right? If they do not get these, means living things do not get these things. What are the things? Air, water and food. Living things will die. But non-living things do not need these things. Non-living thing itself is a non-living thing, right? But living things needs air, water, food. Clear? If we want to live, we need air, we need water, we need food, right? Understood? Have you heard about chlorophyll and photosynthesis? Yes, you must have heard this, read this in your previous classes. But once again, we will read to understand this point. Most of plants have green substance. What do we call that green substance? Most of plants have green substance called chlorophyll in their leaves, right? Because of this chlorophyll only the color of leaves is green, right? So this chlorophyll help them to make their own food using sunlight, carbon dioxide and water from soil, and this process is called photosynthesis, right? The green color substance called chlorophyll, and because of this chlorophyll only this help to make plant their own food using sunlight, carbon dioxide from air and water from the soil through a process called photosynthesis, right? But animal do not have chlorophyll. So they eat plants and other animals for food. Living organisms such as mushroom. Have you seen mushroom? The color of mushroom is white because it do not have chlorophyll. And these mushrooms grow on dead animals, plants, and they'll get their nutrients from them. Okay. So, living things need air, water and food. See this picture of photosynthesis. Most of the leaves have green substance which is called chlorophyll in their leaves. It helps in making their own food using sunlight, carbon dioxide and water from soil, and the process is called photosynthesis, right? And animal do not have chlorophyll, so they eat plants and other animals. Living organisms such as mushroom, right? Mushroom is also a living substance. So living organisms such as mushroom do not have chlorophyll, and they mostly grow on dead animals and plants, and they get their nutrients from there. Understood, children? Today we study about the characteristics, and we studied 2 characteristics in detail. Living things move on their own, and living things need air, water and food. Other points we will study in our next video. Till then, read it again.